Raphael Hosti, a recruiter from Manchester listed in a trove of thousands of internal ISIS documents obtained and verified by NBC News a year ago. Hosti was reportedly killed in Syria. Now the search for accomplices still at large. At least 5 arrests today in multiple raids in the Manchester area. In one, security forces searched an apartment neighbors said was being used as an Airbnb.
And there's a high turnover in this Airbnb, in this flat that's being raided?
Yes. Yeah.
How often would you say?
It could be every 3 or 4 different groups a week sometimes.
British authorities are taking no chances, putting troops on the street, cancelling the ever-popular changing of the guard at Buckingham Palace, and beefing up security at St. Paul's Cathedral, where the Queen attended a service, her nation on its highest state of alert in a decade. U.S. and British officials believe Abedi had helped making the bomb, or that he might not have made it at all, but was simply a willing assassin carrying out a mission. So there may be a bomb maker on the loose. Lester?
Richard Engel tonight, thank you. And as the investigation continues, we're learning more about the victims, many of them children, and stories of the survivors who witnessed the moment of terror up close. NBC's Bill Neely has their stories.
After a concert they'd waited months for, a horror they never expected.
Flash and then a huge bang.
Tonight, Phil and Kim Dick are still reliving their nightmare of being 20 feet from the suicide bomber, waiting for their daughter and granddaughter.
I was shouting, my babies are in there, my babies are in there.
I checked through every single person, injured, dying and dead, to make sure it wasn't my daughter and granddaughter, and that's going to live with me forever.
In Kim's arms was an injured 14-year-old, Freya Lewis.
You think she was going to die in your arms?
Yes.
I did.
Freya survived. Her 14-year-old friend Nell Jones did not.
Let me come home, please.
After Charlotte Campbell's poignant plea, terrible news. Her 15-year-old daughter Olivia confirmed dead. Her family distraught.
We still couldn't believe it was Ollie. And when they said she was there, you know, it's you could hate people for what's happened.
And for Safi Rose Roussos, just 8, the youngest victim, tributes in their best writing from her friends and teacher.
We have to hold on to the love amongst us. We owe that to Safi and her family.
Tonight, the agony lingers because these are the faces not just of the dead, but the missing. The daughters of this couple lost their parents, and so many parents lost children. 2 generations mourned here tonight. Manchester's pain, raw. And dozens of teenagers and children are still in the hospital tonight, many with terrible injuries. Their lives changed forever. Lester?
Bill Neely outside a growing memorial in Manchester. Thank you. And now to security here at home 2 days before the Memorial Day weekend. The TSA says it's starting to test new screening procedures for carry-on bags at a